Recording. I just started the recording. Thank you, Tashio. Appreciate that. Oh, cool, old DM. I'm glad to hear that. We are so he's talking about the Patreon PDF, and we're right now in production for the next one coming out in February. So yeah, should be cool. Is the Rogue coming back? No, Ignoble King, the Rogue? The Rogue has been exiled from the game. He broke some rules and was kind of being a bad player, so he got himself kicked out of the game. So, it's, you know, he honestly brought it upon himself. He has no one to blame but himself. Yes, he was a toxic player, exactly. He was in that game for so long, I had to kick him out. He was just being toxic. Yeah, that's the bottom line. Oh, awesome, Zadie. I appreciate that. Yeah, so some of the maps I have a dude, published author is his name, and he is making some maps for me, and he is doing an amazing job. But I also have there's a guy out there called the Mad Cartographer. His name is Alex, and he makes maps, like high quality, crazy awesome maps. And he and I have a little working arrangement too. And so I use a lot of his maps in my Patreon PDF as well. And all very crazy high quality maps. It's amazing. So yeah, the maps are nuts. Quasms. He totally deserved it. Yeah. Wolfpool, hi dude. I'm doing pretty well. I kind of have a little bit of a headache going on, but hopefully that just goes away. I don't know. I just took a bottle of ibuprofen, so either I overdosed or the headache goes away. We'll figure out which one happens. I didn't really do that. Somebody's like, whoa! Ah! No, I didn't do that. I'm not dumb. Gotta put your foot down for players like that. Yeah, the Rogue was just a big problem. He just wanted to stab everything. Coffee will help with the headache. Well, I'm gonna get some like right now. He's just doing what his character would do. Yes, that's exactly what it was. Squeaky. Nobody cares. He's down here, wants attention. Squeaky! Quit being a baby. All right. You guys want to start this shindig? Get some traps made around here? How's that sound? We should probably start. I made a video of all of the D&D character skits. I literally made one of those in January of last year, so about a year ago. And the video tanked like nobody's business. Like nobody cared and nobody watched it. So that was the first and last time I will do a compilation of all of my skits. Because it was actually lots of work. You just bit me my finger. That was a lot of work to compile all of those videos into one. Lots of work, more than you'd think. And then it was like, everybody was like, I don't want to watch that. So I'm like, okay, then I won't be making another one. So yeah, sorry. There's one out there. It was in January of 2020 that I published it. So you can find it. It has everything from the previous year in it. All right, let's do it now. All right, welcome to the live stream. We are live on a stream. That's where we are, so welcome. tonight we are going to be making traps together, or they're going to be D&D traps, 5th edition D&D traps. That's what's on the slate for tonight. And when we get done making a bunch of traps tonight, they will be available over on my website, thedmlayer.com, where I have tons of other free resources as well, entire adventures and a whole bunch of other crap over there. So if you're looking for free D&D content to use in your games, lots of stuff over there for you. But what we make tonight will also go over there so you can get it, use it in your games and all that good stuff. So that is what we got on the slate for tonight. So before we jump into that, we're going to go into some shameless plugs because giddy up. So one of the things that I do is I publish a PDF to my patrons over on Patreon. And this PDF is full of, Dungeon Master resources like encounters, adventures, villains, NPCs, and it has high quality maps like the one you can see right there and further along on the screens, all designed for virtual tabletops like Roll20 and Fantasy Grounds and all that kind of stuff. So on my website, thedmlayer.com, you can get the free stuff. My patrons get the premium stuff, high quality premium crap. So if you're looking for some stuff that can help perhaps reduce the prep time, maybe increase the quality of your game, then go check out my Patreon. There's some stuff over there that might interest you. There are different tiers of Patreon. Different tiers get different stuff. That's the way Patreon works. So yeah, there you go. There's a plug for my Patreon PDF right there. We just came out with the first one. You're looking at images from the first one that we did, and we're in production right now on the second one. So that'll be coming out in February. And now we will do the part where I give a shout out to my awesome patrons. And this list is getting longer and longer. It's getting squeezed more and more, but it's still legible. So that's what matters. Names in red, support at a higher level. I'm deeply, deeply appreciative of that. And so they get a verbal shout out. Here we go. Abby C, Baobon, Candy Sora, Clammed Oyster, DM Silver, Drake H, Ed R, Lisa Goose, Emmy, Float 71, Goliath Cleric, Iron Lord 79, John Kenny, Joe M, Joseph H, Kurt Y, Lord Humongous, Mr. T, Nathan, Owen D, Shane C, Sophia W, Son of a Sofa Man, Tactical Tokens, Tim Black, Theta Tag, Yokai, Published Author, Ron H, Simon, Ryan, Dresna, Hezadies, Watuza, The Old DM, The Pickle, Penguin Butt, Cockadoodle Doo, Radiance Guardians, and Tony M. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I gotta read those fast. It'll take forever. Really, really appreciative, guys. All right, so we should do some traps and stuff. Tashio says it's crap, but made by a so-called professional. Hey, it's high quality professional crap is what it is. That's what it is. Rolling credits. That's a good idea. We could do like rolling credits. Yeah, that'd be fun. Oh, you could just do a pre-recording of it and let that roll. Yeah, it won't work because I get new patrons and then I have to redo it all, so it just wouldn't work. That'd be a lot of effort to re-record it every single time I get another patron. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Be nice though. All right, what are we doing today? We are making traps. So I have a document where we are going to write down the traps that we make right here. Go awesome. All right, so tonight we're just chilling, making a bunch of traps together. That's what we're doing. This is my trap template. I mean, this is basically, you have a name, there's a description, there's some information, trigger effects, countermeasures. We're gonna make a bunch of traps tonight. Oh, we should use the dice though. Let me get the dice out. If I were more professional, I'd be prepared. All right, getting dice. Those the right ones? Yeah, these are the right ones. All right. All right, dice. So basically I have, go to my coffee cam. So basically I have these Rory's story cubes and we will frequently roll these things just to, look at my cats, they're swarming. I think when I was dumping the dice out, I think that they thought that was cat treats. So So they all ran over here and they're swarming now. Literally, I got another mommy's coming over. Oh my goodness, they think that was the cat treats. It's just dice. We're gonna do the cat strike a little bit later, like around 7 or so. I like to time the cat strike and the cat trip for when I have to go bio. So we'll just hold off on those. But anyway, we use these Rory story dice, these story cubes here, to just help spark creativity when we're making stuff. And so we usually roll a couple of these and then it'll help give us some ideas for something that we're creating. Usually roll about 3 of them or so. So we'll give them a roll to get us started off on making traps here. Push-ups. All right, so we have a world map, an old woman, and scissors cutting something. So I don't know. Does that inspire any ideas for a trap? A hag, but a trap. We're making a trap. Just remember, we're making a trap. Magic of drawing. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Good to see you here, dude. All right, ideas for a trap. Ideas for a trap. Let's go. Scissors that make you old. We're not doing puzzles. No puzzles. No puzzles. No puzzles. Please, no puzzles. Never, no puzzles. Traps only. This is every time we do puzzles, we want to make traps. Every time we do traps, we want to make puzzles. No! No! The first one looks like a globe of the world or something. A sand pit to slow players down with spinning blades running along the sand pit. Ah, hold on. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna do that. It has nothing to do with the dice, but that's okay. I like that idea. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Okay, so the idea here, so we're going to have, let's do some zoomy. Okay, we don't need that quite that big. All right, so we are going to say there is a hallway with sand spread across the entire floor. So the entire hallway has sand spread across the floor. One of the squares is actually a pit full of illusionary sand. Okay, so it's not actually, doesn't have any, they're gonna think, oh, there's sand on the floor, not a big deal. They might even investigate some of it, but you know, it won't be until like the middle of the hallway that they actually get to the part that's illusionary. And then obviously if you fall in, you fall into the pit. And we can say the pit has spinning blades in it. Oh, the blades equal scissors. Oh yeah. Trigger. Okay, there we go. When a character falls into, when a character steps on the illusionary sand and falls into the pit, they trigger several spinning blades are triggered along the sides of the pit. Several spinning blades hidden. They'd be hidden. They'd be like built into. Yeah, okay. Built into the side of the pit are triggered. Okay, effect. A character stepping onto the illusionary sand must make a... Okay, well now we haven't actually decided the level of this trap yet. So this is definitely, you know, this is actually both a mechanical trap and a magical trap. It is a simple trap. And let's make this like a level 5 to 10 trap. Let's have this do some somewhat decent damage. And only one person is likely to fall into this. Let's make it a dangerous trap. So I have a handy dandy little chart here that we can refer to. So if we have a level, this is the same chart that I published in my video on Tuesday. It kind of gives us save DCs and attack bonuses and stuff. Oh, there's one for damage too. Where's the damage? Oh crap. I should have had damage here as well. All right, let's go to D&D Beyond. And it should be, let's see if I can find this. Sources. Dungeon Master Guide. Actually, I think Xanathar's is the one I like better. Let me go to Xanathar's. Xanathar's! Traps Revisited. Where is Traps Revisited? Here we go. And where's the damage levels? Damage. Where's the charts? Where are the charts? Here we go. Okay, so if it is dangerous for levels 5 through 10, it roughly does 4d10 damage. And the difficulty saving throw is 15. So a DC 15 is dangerous for levels 5 through 10. I'm just consulting this chart here. DC 15, dexterity saving throw, or fall into the pit. Oh, how deep is the pit? How deep should the pit be? Maybe 10 feet deep? 10 feet deep should be fine. 10 foot deep. There we go. So a 10 foot deep pit, or fall into the pit. Fall into the pit. Taking 1d6 bludgeoning damage. I spelled that properly. All right. Well, 10 feet, you do deal with fall damage. That's the exact amount to deal with fall damage. It's 1d6 damage. Oh, hold on a second. When a character steps on illusionary sand, they risk falling into the pit. If more than 50 pounds of pressure is applied to a pressure plate at the bottom of the pit, several spinning blades built into the side of the pit are triggered. There we go. I'm just making a few more details here. All right, so there's a pressure plate. When you land on it, that's what causes the spinning blades to trigger. After landing, we'll say, if the character who falls, characters who fall into the, okay, we'll say, characters in the pit when the spinning blades are triggered must make a DC, let me get 15 again, DC 15 dexterity. Everything's dexterity. I hate this. We're gonna have to make some traps that are not dexterity save traps. DC 15 dexterity saving throw. Taking, and we said how much damage would you say it was? It was like 4d10. Ooh, 22 points of damage. That's not even lethal at all. Taking 4d10. Would that be slashing damage, right? Slashing damage. Taking 22 4d10 slashing damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful save. There we go. Ooh, a spore trap. I like that. Okay, the next one's gonna be a spore trap. Cool. No, the level that we're designing it for determines how much damage it is. We're not gonna increase it. And okay. We're going to say, hold on a second. Every round that a character remains in the pit, they are subjected to the spinning blade damage again. You got to get out of that pit. Should we grease the walls of the pit so that it is more difficult to climb out of? What if we put grease on the walls of this pit? Okay, that is going to turn this into a deadly. This is no longer dangerous. This has become deadly because whoever falls into this is probably going to get hit twice. They're going to get hit the first time. They're going to try to climb out. They can't because of the grease, and they're going to get hit again. So this is probably going to be pretty nasty. All right, so we're gonna grease the walls of the pit. Well, why wouldn't you? It's like, it's a trap. The people who made this didn't just make it to like, oh yeah, no, dude, they want you to get messed up. All right. Where okay, description. The sides of the pit are greased. Making character. The sides of the pit are greased. Giving characters who try to climb out disadvantage to do so. Actually, I feel like that should actually be down here in effect. Yeah. Beautiful. There we go. That sucks. You have a corridor full of sand, illusionary sand over a pit. They're gonna fall in. They're gonna get messed up by these blades. This is beautiful. All right, countermeasures. Now we're on to countermeasures. Oh, feel free to borrow, cheat, and steal, dude. This is yours to use. All of these things we make tonight will be on my website, thedmlayer.com, for you guys to use too. I'll have it up by tomorrow morning sometime. So countermeasures. The first thing is they're going to have to somehow detect the illusionary sand. So countermeasures. Obviously, interacting with the illusionary sand, such as with a 10-foot pole, reveals the illusion for what it is, causing it to become translucent. A character falling into the pit has the same effect. Of course. And then we could also say a character who makes a DC 15 technically to detect an illusion, it's supposed to be an intelligence it's supposed to be I think it's investigation check, an intelligence investigation check. But usually when you're looking for traps and stuff, you would make a perception check. We're gonna do something. We're gonna say a character who makes a DC 20 wisdom perception or DC 15 intelligence investigation check. Hold on a second. No. What I'm trying to think is if they just make a perception check, it's harder to detect the illusion. But if they make the intelligence check, then it's a little bit easier. That's kind of what I'm thinking for this one. Notices something odd about the square with the illusionary sand. We're gonna do this. We're gonna say if you make the perception check, you notice something odd about it. And then we're gonna say a character who succeeds. Oh, I should say succeeds. I can't spell. Wow, this is hard. On a DC 15 intelligence investigation check, recognizes the illusion for what it is. All right. Okay, so those are a couple countermeasures. We probably need to have a rope would get cut by the blades. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Haha, they're going to get messed up. Oh man. We need to put this in here. A rope, good gravy. No. Hanging a rope into the pit to try to help a character get out results in the rope being immediately cut into several pieces. All right, we need to have a note there to that effect. Put that there. Okay. I think the blades should be at various levels. There are like different levels in there. Built into the side of the pit at various heights are triggered. Bye, Atomic. They are. All right, what else? Now to disable the spinning blades, we will say that. How would they disable the blades? What are different ways they could disable the blades? Disable the pressure plate while you're standing on it. Oh, jam it with a weapon or a crowbar? Jam something. Oh, yeah. A stick in the mechanism. Okay, yes. All right. The spinning blades can be stopped by jamming a hard metal object into one of the slits in the side of the pit walls. And succeeding on a DC, let's say 15 strength athletics check. And then I'm gonna say the mechanism that the same gear mechanism drives all of the blades, thus stopping one of them stops all of them. They're all like interconnected, you know, in the same like gear mechanism. So if you jam it and stop one of them, they all stop. Okay, there we go. Someone's sticking a halfling in plate armor, and oh, that'd be perfect. Just get in there. Oh yeah, you could put a metal rod or something, or chains might work. Something, yeah, some of that stuff could work. Yep. Okay, beautiful. This is probably good enough. We have enough stuff here. Obviously, there's a whole bunch of other stuff. You could cast Dispel Magic on the illusionary garbage. You know, there's always like inventive ways people can come up with to disable stuff, but. So I think we're done with this one. Let's name it. Let's give a name to this trap. Squeaky, quit biting me. The Sandlot? Ooh. Easy greasy. Sands of Scythe. It'd be great if we could have sand and grease. Sand and grease, maybe pit in the name. Or sand and grease or something, I don't know. Slicing and sliding sand. Mirage of blades, it's the Sandlot. I kind of like the sound of the Sandlot. That's my favorite one so far. Slippery sands, grit and spit. Ah, grit and spit. Sand spickles. Nitty gritty. Slippery sandlot. Squeaky! Keeps biting me. The greasy sandlot. Go grease slicing. Oh, kind of like go grease lightning. Sandy blades of greasy death. The sand blender. Ooh, the blender. The greasy sand blender. The sand blender. I kind of like the sand blender. That totally like gives you the idea of what this trap is. We're gonna go with that. The sand blender. All right, nice. Perfect. Well done, Vapanoy. All right, cool. So that guy's done. Let's do another one. Insert trap. Okay, cool. We had spores. We had the idea of spores. Spores usually come from plants, vegetation, stuff like that. So that was the idea that was put forth by somebody so that we could have like a constitution save. So let's go to our dice. Let's see if our dice can help us a little bit. The last time they did not help us very much. So let's see if we get any ideas from our dice. I don't know that this is gonna help us a whole lot. But we have a brontosaurus, a dinosaur, a crown or a tiara type thing, and a musical note. So, ooh, if we had a room full of mushrooms or something, and what if we had a room full of mushrooms and something to do with that tiara? Musical mushrooms. Ooh. Musical mushrooms. So there's musical mushrooms and there's the bones of a brontosaurus. We don't want creatures. No creatures. It's a pure trap. Yes! Yes! There is a tiara. Bye, Freymark. Thanks for coming. You guys, this is perfect. Okay, now we have it. Okay, here we go. All right, so we're gonna say that there is a room full of multi-colored shelf mushrooms growing up and down the walls, growing up and down the walls. In the center of the room is a pedestal. With a golden tiara. With a golden gem-studded tiara resting on it. Around the pedestal lie the gigantic bones of a brontosaurus. This is a weird room. How much is this tiara worth? Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's golden gem-studded tiara. Okay, with a golden gem-studded tiara. Well, the dungeon master can decide how much it's worth. It doesn't matter. Nothing. It's fake. Oh! We're gonna say, the tiara can have a value determined by the dungeon master, by the game master, or it can be worthless. Made of fool's gold and I don't know, putty for gems. I don't know, fake gems. I don't know, something, fake gems. Glass gems, thank you. That's perfect. Colored glass gems, yes. Colored glass gems, thank you. That's perfect. Okay, so what is the trigger? You guys, I feel like taking the tiara off from the pedestal is the obvious trigger. It's too obvious. We can do better than that. Let's figure out something better. Oh, the sound, yes. Well, think of a better trigger for the trap, but yes, there should be a sound. And we'll say a soft humming sound emanates. A soft, soothing humming. We don't need to say sound. That's repetitive. A soft, soothing humming emanates from the mushrooms. Helping that emanate a soft, soothing humming. Eliminate? Come on. Help me spell. There we go. Touching the pedestal. Speaking near the tiara can be the trigger because it disrupts the humming that was keeping the trap dormant. Ooh. Moving any of the bones. Speech triggers mushrooms. No mimics. No mimics. I'm never putting a mimic in anything ever. Let's get the record right there. It's on the record. Luke will never use a mimic in anything. Do you know why? Because people suggest it too often and it annoys me. That's why. Oh, he was using mimic as a verb? Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies. I will put a mimic in there, Dan. No. Anti-mimite. I'm an anti-mimite. Yes. The bones could be a red herring. Yeah, I agree. Or the brontosaurus died from the trap or something. What if it's just like I feel like taking the tiara. What if? Oh, wait a second. What if it's not taking the tiara off the pedestal? What if somebody puts the tiara on their head? Do you think? But if they go into the room, they grab the tiara and they don't put it on their head, well then of course nothing's gonna happen. But then maybe there's just no trap. They don't have to worry about it. No players willingly going to put it on. I don't know. I have players who would just grab it and put it on their heads. What about a tripwire? What if, wait a second. I got it. If the tiara is brought within 5 feet of any of the mushrooms, it causes, wait, a soft humming. I got it. I have it. Okay, hold on a second. All right, with a golden jump-studded tiara resting on it. And in the center of the room, resting on the pedestal, resting on a pedestal, is a golden gem-studded tiara that also emanates that emits a jarring. What kind of sound would it be? A jarring, chittering sound. No, a soft chittering sound. Why can't I spell these words? Man. There we go. So we have a soft humming and then a soft chittering sound. Not soft. What's a different word besides soft? Let's say jarring. A jarring chittering sound. And we can probably just say a jarring chittering. Not jarring. A different word besides jarring. It's two INGs in a row make it sound horrible. A discordant chittering. Thank you. That's exactly what I needed. Thank you. A discordant chittering. All right, now trigger. Here's the trigger. When the tiara is brought within 10 feet of any of the mushrooms, the chittering from the tiara disrupts the humming of the mushrooms, causing them to release a, how big is the cloud of spores? I want to say it's like a 10 feet diameter cloud of spores. A 10 feet diameter, no, 10 feet radius. 10 feet radius cloud of spores. There you go. 10 foot radius. Cloud of spores. All right, so there we go. So it's the sound. The sound is the thing. The sound is what sets it off. If you're 10 feet away, it needs to be more to get you. Okay, so 20 foot radius cloud of spores. So it'll fill most of the room then. Or 15 feet? 15 foot radius? I don't know. The room, how big should the room be? The room should probably be about 30 by 30. 30 foot by, does that make sense? 30 foot by 30 foot room. We're gonna say chamber. How big is a Brontosaurus? Gargantuan, right? That's a 20 by 20, so it could totally fit in here. That'll probably work. All right, the effect. This is kind of a magical. This is a natural trap, or no, this is like magical or something. I don't know. How would you? It's not mechanical for sure. It sounds more magical than anything else to me. It's simple. I don't want this to be a level 1 to 4 trap. What do you guys think? What level do you want to make this? 5 to 10 or 11 to 16? It feels like, yeah, natural. We'll say natural. I don't know. It's a natural or magical trap. I have no idea. It's something. Yeah, the last one was 5 to 10. Yeah, but that's a really good point. 5 to 10 is more usable. Like, very few campaigns get above level 10. That's so true. We'll do some higher level ones next. We have more time. So it's a level 5 to 10 trap. And I don't like setbacks. Setbacks are dumb. We're gonna make it, the last one was deadly. We'll make this one dangerous. So it's level 5 to 10 and it's dangerous. What level does that make it? So that's 4d10 damage, 22. Effect. Characters caught in the cloud of spores must make a DC, what is it? It's like 15 roughly, right? Yeah, DC 15. DC 15 Constitution saving throw. I want there to be a secondary effect of the spores. Not just damage, but something else that happens too. Characters who fail the save take 22 4d10 damage and hallucinations. Ooh, hallucinations. What game effect would mimic a hallucination? I like the idea of hallucinations, but there needs to be an equivalent game effect, like a spell or something that we can tie it to, because I don't want to homebrew something. I just want to tie it to something. I'm not gonna mess around with the madness rules. There's gotta be something we can tie to hallucination. Confusion spell. Ooh, deafness. Yeah, it could be, but deafness is like a. It doesn't really do any good. Hypnotic pattern, wisdom effect, alter reality. Confusion like doesn't really do any good unless you're in combat. Outside of combat, I don't know that confusion really does any good on them. So I have Phantasmal Force. People keep saying Phantasmal Force. Let's take a look at Phantasmal Force and see what it does. Phantasmal Force. Come on, you can do it. Second level spell. Okay. What would the illusion be? What would the illusion be? Like, what are they hallucinating about? So we can have it mimic Phantasmal Force, but what would the hallucination be about? Dinosaurs? Oh, the Brontosaurus comes to life and attacks. Oh, that's perfect. Nice. And suffer a hallucination. See below. For the next 1 minute. Okay. Characters who succeed on the save take half damage and are not hallucinating. The hallucination mimics the Phantasmal Force spell and causes the characters to believe the Brontosaurus bones come to life and attack them. For every round a character hallucinates, they take 1d6 damage. And I think you get to make another save at the end of each round. Yeah, psychic damage. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. But what kind of save is this? This is an intelligence saving throw. This is actually an intelligence saving throw. So I think we need to give them a second save. Well, no. It's still Constitution. It's still Constitution because it has to do with breathing in the spores. So yeah, never mind. Cancel that. They take 1d6 damage as the it's psychic damage. 1d6 psychic damage. I can spell. Psychic damage as the from the Brontosaurus attacks. I don't know, something like that. That's good. Oh, I'm spelling spore wrong. Imagine that. I'm spelling something wrong. Spore. Find next. Replace. All right, there we go. All right, I have fixed it. I did teach English. I taught English for 4 years. Thank you, Dan, for reminding me. Yeah, they're going to be swinging at it. Well, the thing is that when you're hallucinating per this spell, your brain makes you believe that something realistic is happening. So you would be making attack rolls and hitting it, and you'd be dealing damage to it in your brain, even though nothing's actually happening. You'd be swinging at the air. Word processing is not English. I have horrible spelling. I actually did teach spelling. I did teach spelling. Countermeasures. Okay, countermeasures. So they could cast, if they cast Dispel Magic on the tiara, casting Dispel Magic on the tiara suppresses, it could suppresses, oh, it removes, I would say, permanently removes the discordant chittering from it. Casting silence on the casting silence and casting silence, where you'd have to do it so that to provide, because casting silence, I don't think you can cast silence on an object. I think silence can only be placed at a point in space, I believe. You can't actually put it on an object, I think. Yeah, it says a point you choose. So you can't put it on an object. Casting silence in the room can also allow the tiara to pass by the mushrooms without triggering the effect. I mean, you'd have to put it in a place so that the tiara is silenced when it gets near the mushrooms, obviously. Okay, anything else? Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're not gonna spell out every possible scenario, just the most obvious ones. You can always burn stuff down. All right, I think that's pretty much I think that's probably okay. All right. I think we just need a name for it at this point. A name. Eating the mushrooms makes you immune to their effect. I think eating the mushrooms. Huh. Wouldn't you get like a hyper dose of the spores? It seems like you'd get a hyper dose of the spores. The mushroom. The musical mushroom. The musical mushroom. How about that? The musical mushroom. Doom and Shroom. That's a good one too. I like that. Doom and Shroom. Oh, I kind of like that one better. Doom and Shroom. That sounds better. Doom and Shroom. I like that. A little rhyming crap going on. All right, that one's done. And where's my quick parts? Trap template. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this. Mommy's over there relaxing. Mommy. What's up, mommy? All right, we're gonna do a cat strike right now. I have to go bio. So yes, Squeaky, we're gonna get you something. Yeah. Oh man, I have lots of cats here. We're gonna do a cat strike. So this is the cat strike material. This is a brand new one. I have to take the wrapper off. Yeah, you want something? They're swarming. Hey, I gotta get the wrapper off. Calm down. Little guy, get back here. I think I got. What? Where's Squirty Pie? Where's Squirty Pie? Squirty Pie! Well, we're missing 2 cats. Oh, there's more wrappers. Oh my goodness. Oh, here's Squirty Pie. All right, I have 6 out of 7 now. We have 6 out of 7. Wow. Holy crap. All right, I'm gonna go bio. Little guy. Oh, baby. Yes, they're very fluffy. Orange always goes in the box. Man, he loves that box. Oh, he's Squeaky. Squeaky's double checking. He's double checking. All right. So that was our cat strike. Calling a cat strike. Done. Oh. Oof. That's a really good rant. Somebody redeemed a rant. The Dungeon Master is not the only one responsible for making the game fun. Oh, dude, I could rant on that. Not tonight. I'll probably do that on Tuesday. That's a good topic though. Yeah, Squeaky just like jumped in. He's like, get out. Get out. I'm looking. Hey, Barda Bear, thanks for the tier 1, man. I appreciate that. Squeaky is so huge. He's huge. All right, let's keep going here. Okay, so we're doing another trap. Imagine that. Let's go back to the dice. Let's see if we get some inspiration from our Rory story cubes. You're saving up for the rant? Oh yeah. I'm pretty good at rants. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. I think I have, do I have a trap request? Hold on, let me check something. I think I am, do I have a trap request? No, I don't. Okay. Patron, faction, and villain. Okay, cool. I want to make sure. Sometimes my patrons, every quarter, my patrons get to make certain requests for us to make on these creation streams. And I wanted to make sure I didn't have a trap from one of them, so. Well, thank you. Yeah, I got this dice tray from somebody. Who did I get it from? Oh, here we go. Their name is right here. Home and Brew. You can't really see their logo. Their logo is very, very discreet. I don't know why you would make a discreet logo, but there it is. Logos are supposed to be obvious. Home and Brew is the name of who I got this dice tray from. All right. Yeah. So let's take a look what these things are. We have, what is this? Oh, okay. All right. So this is a guy digging a hole, a moon, and then this is, it looks like a soldier with a sword and a shield standing on top of an octopus, a rock, defeated enemies or something. Something like that. Oh, because it's more likely to sell? Yeah, probably. If your logo is super obtrusive, then somebody might not want to buy it. Yeah, that's fair. That's understandable. Bye, Blitz. See you later. It looks like a brain. It might be a brain. Spaghetti. Spaghetti, yes. Defeat the were squid. A hole with rushing water that shoots them to the dungeon. Somebody has trouble with adventure hooks. They're like, we're not gonna go there. Ah, but there's a trap. It shoots you into the dungeon. Ah, crap. This trap sucks. Kill an easy monster, but the carcass causes a 3 Mile Island meltdown digging a hole to China. Yeah. You were trapped in a really comfy bed. Good night, Pickle. A fort has a portable hole they put out at night before the gates, straight into the dungeon. Oh. Nice. Room is slowly filling with water. The deactivation is caused by digging a hole through the side of the room to let in moonlight. That sounds like a puzzle, because we'd have to somehow have something in there where they could figure that out. So we'd be designing some sort of puzzle so that they would know to do that. Flying spaghetti monster. So far, we need a trap idea, guys. These dice didn't help us, I don't think, a whole lot. Should we just re-roll? I don't think these really helped. I know, I should just swap them around, Goliath Cleric. Okay, we're gonna do a re-roll because that didn't help us a whole lot. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do a free suggestion. Let's not roll the dice. Just give us some ideas. Just throw an idea for a trap in, and we'll see if somebody has something cool. These are Rory story cubes. If a mod could link my Amazon page, I have these Rory story cubes listed up there. A poison bottle mixed in with wine bottles. So that's just a bottle of poison. If a player falls in the pit, they become the DM for a round. Ooh. Ooh. A box of what looks like kittens, but they are shape-changed rust monsters and very friendly. Yeah, that's not exactly a trap, though. That's like a creature encounter. A sticky chest that shoots necrotic thorns every 30 seconds. Sounds like a mimic to me. Oh! A flying carpet trap. It flies for a bit, then falls. Lots of falling damage. Oh, it's a dysfunctional flying carpet. Oh. I kind of like that. How would we make that trap? Yes. So there could be a part of the dungeon that has a chasm that needs to be crossed. And then there's a flying carpet conveniently in the room. And it can take him across. But it disenchants and stuff. That seems too convenient. That sounds like a cursed magic item, a little more, less than a trap. So how can we take that same idea though and turn it into an actual trap? Yeah, that's a cursed item. But how do we we're not making magic items tonight. How do we turn that idea into a trap though? Is there some sort of like elevator? Like, is there a platform that raises them up to the next level? And like, you get on it, you press some buttons and it starts raising you up. And then halfway up, it just flips over. And they just like, ah! And they fall. What about that? An elevator that flips over halfway up, dumping everybody down. There could be something like that. I think that's like a similar idea. I kind of like that. Let's do that. Let's do something like that. Okay. This is not like a hard trap to make, obviously. But they're probably never going to expect it. Now this could easily be, well, actually, oh, we said we were going to make a level 11 to 16 trap. A level 1 to 4 trap, you could get killed very easily by falling damage. So that's probably not appropriate. Let's make it a level 11 to 16. And we should make it deadly because dang it, at that level you should be able to bring yourself back from the dead. It's a simple trap. Mechanical? Yeah, we'll make it mechanical. We should grease the walls. Yeah, falling is very dangerous at low levels. So description. It's kind of like an elevator shaft. There is a platform that carries passengers from one level of a location, from one level of a, I don't know, whatever, dungeon to another. How do they operate the platform? There's probably like a lever. There's probably like a lever on it. A lever on the platform causes it to activate and deactivate. Going up and down. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. Underneath the platform at the bottom level is a shallow pit full of spikes. Underneath the platform at the bottom level and hidden from view, there we go, is a shallow pit full of spikes. Trigger. Oh, the platform has anvils or other heavy objects that fall with and maybe hit the players. Oh my gosh, that is genius. That is genius. What should we put on that platform? Anvils, what would be a logical thing to have in a dungeon on a platform? What should we put on there? Golden statues with gem eyes. Oh, yeah. Let's say that, let's just do anvils. Or statues. Ooh. Anvils. Huh. Rocks. Rocks resting on the platform are several heavy rocks. Okay, there we go. That's perfect. Trigger. After the platform has ascended, let's just pick a number. 60 feet. After pins let's see. You need to say the platform has a central pivot point with pins along the side that hold it in place. After the platform has ascended 60 feet, the pins retract into the platform, causing it to spin upside down. So it's got a central pivot point, and the pins retract, it just begins to spin and dumping the characters down. Yeah. Characters on the platform must make a DC. No, we did this 11 to 16. So that's going to be, and we made this deadly 23. Holy crap. That's really hard. DC 23. Ooh. I almost want to just make that a 20. Maybe like a DC 20 dexterity saving throw to not fall down the shaft. To stay on top of the platform as it spins and not fall down the shaft. To do it, it's supposed to be hard. Oh, fine. Causing it to spin upside down. Okay, so the effect. We started to put the effect into the trigger area. Characters on the platform, when it spins, there we go. So how high was it? It was 60 feet. Characters who fall from the platform take 6d6 bludgeoning damage from the fall. And what's the recommended amount of damage for a deadly trap at that level? Holy crap, look how much damage we're supposed to give them. We're supposed to do 99 damage. So we got to get an average of 99 damage for this trap. What's the average of 66? Okay, hold on a second. Calculator time. So 6 times 3.5 is 21. So the average of this. Oh, what did I just do? There we go. Take 21 bludgeoning damage from the fall, and they're gonna have to take another. Ooh, the spikes. There's poison on the spikes. 21 bludgeoning damage from the fall, and 21 6d6 piercing damage from the spikes in the pit below. All right, okay, we're not done yet. Furthermore, the spikes are coated with poison. We're just laying this on. Furthermore, the spikes are coated with poison. And characters must make a DC. Let's do 15 DC 20. This is crazy deadly. This is so deadly, it's not even funny. Must make a DC 20 Constitution saving throw. Taking hold on, we're not done yet. 21 6d6 poison damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful save. And we're not done yet. Furthermore, the rocks on the platform also fall. Hitting characters on the head after they land on the spiked pit. characters must make a... Well, what's the saving throw? What's the saving throw for getting hit on the head by rocks? So it's gonna be like you fall and take damage, you get poked by spikes, you take damage, make a constitution saving throw, you take damage, rocks fall, you die. This is such a bad trap. This is so awesome. Somebody has to use this and tell me how it goes. Dead, deader, deadest. Oh, that is so good. Oh yes. They're prone, so the dexterity saving throw is at disadvantage. This trap is so evil. Holy crap. Okay. Countermeasure. Take the stairs. Oh, that is so beautiful. Countermeasures. Take the stairs. That's all we're gonna put. That's the only countermeasure. Oh. Oh. Okay, we gotta finish this off. The characters must make a DC 20 dexterity saving throw at disadvantage because they are prone or take yeah, I think it's gonna be 21 6d6 bludgeoning damage from the rocks. And he failed save. Oops. It's failed save and half as much on a successful save. There we go. So that's like 2, 4, 6, 8. That's like 80 points of damage. So that's not bad. Yeah, altogether 24d6 damage. That is so good. It's so beautiful. Will the rocks be made of radioactive cobalt? Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh. Yes. This is beautiful. All right. What's the name of this trap? I think we're done piling on insult upon injury for this trap. Squeaky, what are you doing down there? Up your shaft. Wow. Oh my word. Oh. And put an obvious sign that says take the stairs. No, man, this is so good. Those are really high saving throws for level. Well, we're making it deadly. That's why they're high. We're making it deadly. At those levels, they're gonna have lots of hit points. So the only way to actually have it be deadly at these levels is to do lots of damage. And the only way to do lots of damage is if they fail the saving throws. And the only way to make them fail the saving throws is for the DCs to be very high. The Death Descent. Next time, take the stairs. Going down. Going down. Going up, going down. It's just Lazy. They'll fail some. Yeah, they'll fail some. What's the average hit point? So let's just take a look here. If we take a fighter. Let's take a level 11 fighter, and they're gonna average each. So it's like probably six hit points per level. Plus they're gonna have probably a +3 to their constitution. So it's 9. They're gonna have 99 hit points. So yeah, this would not, even if the fighter failed every save, it wouldn't kill a level 11 fighter. Now, if you had a squishier character that only gets, say, 8 hit points per level, you still have 11 times average of 8 is like 5 plus maybe 1, so 6. So this, if they fail all of their saves, this would kill a squishy character at level 11. All right, so this is not out of reason, in my opinion. It's not out of reason. Yeah, on average, that's true. That's true on average. And the fact of the matter is that when we're rolling 66s, you're gonna get a nice bell curve. There's gonna be a very, very nice bell curve. So you're gonna trend toward average. It's not gonna be too swingy with that many dice and only using D6s. If we were using D10s would be more swingy than D6s, I feel. And I'm not a math wizard, but. And then the elevator falls back down the shaft and smushes everyone. That's possible. Okay, going up or going down? Going up? Going down. What other names did we have up there? Let me see. Next time, take the stairs. I kind of like that one. We're gonna do that. Next time, take the stairs. All right, this is just absolutely deviously evil trap. I love that crap. All right. Good night, Dan. We didn't even name anything after Dan, and he left. That's probably why he left, because we didn't name anything after him. He's like, this stream sucks. I'm leaving. Imagine surviving and then falling down the stairs. We need a stairs trap. Yes. Yes. Fred, you're right. We need to do a stairs trap. All right, pitch me some ideas for a stairs trap. How could we make stairs into something deviously evil? Trap. There we go. Turn into a slide. Yeah, that's classic, like you said. That's been done before. I want to do something like unique. The stairs go flat and covered in grease. Yeah, but that's everybody does that. The stairs fall, they all die. Nares in the trick step that turns them into a grease slide. Slide. Too many slides. We gotta do something different than a slide. Oh, wait a second. Some of the stairs have false steps. When you step on the step, stop scrolling. It drops in with blades or spikes that are inverted, holding the person in place. I'm not sure what that means. So you step on the steps and spikes and stuff. It's a piano staircase that screams in different tones with each step. Oh! Oh! I like that. How is that a trap? That's a cool concept. How can we turn that into a trap? How do we turn that piano stairs thing into a trap? Every time you step on a step, it like emits a musical note. Have them slide into a gelatinous cube? That's pretty cool. Hearing eat metal. But let's be careful not to turn it into a puzzle. Having to play a correct tune turns it into a puzzle. Yeah, it's so borderline. Yeah, I don't want to make puzzles. I don't like making puzzles. Each step up is a higher pitched note that is louder and louder until they end up having some sort of ill effect. Oh. You can do that. What would the ill effects be? Like every time you step on a step, maybe the saving throw gets higher. What would the ill effects be? Each wild magic effect. Oh, now we're talking. Hold on. Now we're talking. Okay, let's go to the wild magic table. Okay. Oh, this sounds good. Let's try to find the wild magic table. It's probably gonna be sorcerer. That's magic. What, right? Wild magic. There we go. Wild magic surge. So, holy crap. This is nasty. Every step has this effect. Really? Every step you step on has a wild magic effect on it. Huh. Or maybe there's a % chance that it has a wild magic effect. That way, because here's what I don't want to happen. Here's what I don't want to happen. They step on the very first step, they get hit by something and they're like, we're done. Or they immediately cast Dispel Magic. I want them to get halfway up. I want them to get halfway up before they start to find out that it has this going on. And then they're halfway up the stairs already, and then it activates and they're like, holy crap, we're screwed. Oh, the higher up, the bigger chance. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. So there are 100 steps. There are like 100 steps. No, 20 steps. 20 steps? There could be like 20 steps. Roll a d20 plus 1 each step. How would we write that? If it's 20 steps, then basically every step they go up, that would be here's the thing. Here's the problem. Here's the problem with that. Metagaming would immediately take over and the players would stop going up, because if they take one step and the Dungeon Master rolls some dice, and then they take another step and the Dungeon Master rolls some dice and sits there and does some calculations, the players are immediately going to key in that he's asking us how many steps we go up. Why is the Dungeon Master asking us how many steps we go up? And they would immediately, I mean, how can you not metagame at that point? You know what I mean? I feel like metagaming would ruin that trap if you play it out that way at the game table, you know? You would have to have some really hardcore role players to not have that trap be ruined by metagaming. So we have to fix that so that metagaming can't ruin that trap. Okay, what we're gonna do, I think I know how we're gonna do this. trigger. So we're going to say that when the characters are halfway up the staircase, the trap activates. The trap activates. At that point, for every 5 feet they move up or down the staircase, there is a 75% chance to trigger an effect from the sorcerer. What is it called? Wild Magic Surge table. Will that work? They're halfway up the staircase, it activates. And then every 5 feet they move up or down, there's a 75% chance to trigger an effect. So sometimes it won't, but most of the time it will trigger an effect. I don't want to make this too complicated. I don't want to have the dungeon master sitting here doing math and trying to figure out where are you and is the DC going up and all this stuff. I don't want to make this overly complex. Like, it is, you as a dungeon master, you want to make these things as easy as possible to implement and run, as opposed to like, holy crap, I don't want to do that. Yeah, how long are the stairs? That's going to mess them up when they try running back down the stairs. All right. So the description here is going to be, how long is this staircase? It could be, if it's 100 feet and they get halfway up, that is really nasty. Maybe it's just like 50 feet and then they have to travel 50 feet. Yeah. Okay. There is a 50-foot long staircase that leads to the next level of the dungeon. The name of this, you know what the name of this should be? Next time, take the elevator. I don't know. To play on with the other one. Every time the players step on a stair, it depresses slightly, playing a musical note. And that's going to be purely a red herring. The musical notes mean nothing. They're going to think it's a puzzle, and they're going to sit there and try to solve a puzzle that does not exist. The musical notes are a red herring. They neither mean nor do anything besides play a soothing tone as the characters traverse the stairs. Okay, beautiful. They're gonna get so confused. They're gonna be like, oh, it's a puzzle! Ah! We gotta solve a puzzle! They're going up and down the stairs until they finally trigger the trap. Oh, it plays elevator music. Playing a musical note that plays elevator music. Just a musical note, whatever. Okay, there, now we got the trigger. And I think the effect is just whenever an effect from the wild magic surge table is triggered, roll a d100. That's how it works, to determine which effect takes place. That's it. All right, now countermeasures. I feel like this is okay, so this is obviously a magical trap. Obviously a magical trap. It is well, this is actually kind of a complex trap, because once it's triggered, they're going to be moving up and down and stuff, and they're going to kind of have to play it out in rounds. So this is actually a complex trap. Now, what level do we feel this would be? So if you get a fireball dropped on you, that's not good. That's 8d6 fire damage. Confusion. Get greased. You teleport. You can age. Flumps. You regain hit points. You can teleport. You can levitate on yourself. A unicorn appears? Oh my goodness. Hair falls out. You're immune to being intoxicated. I feel like you're frightened. 3 creatures. Oh wow, some lightning damage. Some of these are good though. Some of these don't do anything. Yeah. Oh, make it 11 through 16. So, oh yeah, we should definitely make it 11 through 16. So it can be paired with the other one. I feel like at a level 11 through 16, this is probably maybe dangerous. I don't see this being deadly at all for these guys. Effect. We should definitely make the DC 23. The saving throw for any spells or effects is 23. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, you guys, if they trigger the trap and the wild magic is going off and they continue to go up and down it trying to play the puzzle out, if they continue thinking that the red herring, the puzzle, or the musical notes are an actual puzzle they have to solve, they can totally keep getting nailed with this thing. Oh man. Hot Mitts, hello, how you doing? I'm out of coffee. All right, what are the countermeasures? Can you notice the trap? So I want to say, if a character who succeeds on a DC 20 wisdom perception check made while about halfway up or down the stairs notices an arcane rune carved into a step. An arcane rune lightly carved into a step. A successful DC at levels 11 through 16, people are going to be able to make this pretty. A successful DC 25. What would it be? Intelligence Arcana check identifies the rune as a glyph of warding that activates a magical trap tied to the stairs. Oh, there's a carpet. Oh, man. No. That is not a high DC. At all. I have a wizard right now who's like level 8, and he routinely makes Arcana checks that high all of the time with no problem at all. It's like a +8 or something. I don't know. He makes it all the time. What's the obvious countermeasure? Take the elevator. Okay, so made just before the halfway point. How about that? Yeah, what do they got? They got like a +4, +3. Yeah, I mean, he makes them though. The point is that he makes them. You guys want to make it lower? Well, technically the DC for this is probably going to be like a, yeah, we'll make it a little bit lower. Make it a little bit lower. They have to, I mean, they have to find it first, and then they have to make the check. So we'll lower it a little bit. There. Countermeasure, fly you fools. Should we literally just say that? Fly, you fools. Should we literally just only have that as a countermeasure? Countermeasure, take the stairs. Countermeasure, fly, you fools. Oh, that's awesome. Fly, fools. Fly, you fools, fly. How does he say it exactly? And I don't know. There's obvious stuff. Not stepping on that step causes the trap to not be activated. You could do a dispel magic on it. I mean, there's any number of things. Casting dispel magic on the rune deactivates it for 10 minutes. I don't know. There's a bunch of different stupid stuff you can do. Oh, yeah, in the middle of a chase encounter? Oh, that'd be nasty. Holy crap. They would just die. Okay, that's probably okay. We could probably call it a day there. Do we want the name to just be next time take the elevator? So that it kind of pairs with this one. Next time take the stairs. Next time take the elevator. Does that sound reasonable? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, cool. All right, we need to do another one. Insert, quick part, trap template. Now we need to do a trap. So we did it. We did an elevator shaft. We did like an elevator. We did stairs. Now we need something like a shaft, a vertical shaft or something. I don't know. Mommy, what's going on? All right, I need to go take a bio break. And what we're gonna, a bridge. Oh, a bridge. Oh, a bridge trap. Yeah, that's not bad. Like a bridge trap. We're gonna do a cat trip. And then I'm gonna go take a bio break while you guys watch my cats. Mommy cat wants attention. She's coming up and she's over here on the other side of me. Mommy. Mommy. All right, here we go. This right here is the stuff of legends. This is how legends are created right here. All right, guys. It is time for the cat trip. Go to the cat cam. Their toys. Oh, Squeaky's getting happy already. Orange is just looking at it. All right, you guys watch my cats. I'll be right back.
No sé qué tú ves en mí, mi amor. Ya no dejes de mirarme, que ya me gusta quién soy. Contigo me siento en control. Eres el balance en este mundo, poco humor. Se volvió ese chico que habló en mis canciones. Esas madrugadas y hermosas conversaciones. Se volvió ese chico que quería ver otra vez. Y me enamoré a volverlo a ver. Tú me ves como nadie más, bebé. Me diste alas para que vuele, pero motivos para quedarme. Tú me ves como nadie diciendo que no ven, que esto sea duradero, que sea algo sincero, que un perro no cambia y eso es lo que es él. Pero tú lo viste, mi amor, viste mi mejor versión. Hiciste lo que nadie quería, serías para mis poesías. Siento que tú solo sabes, chico comparte maldades.
What's going on down here? Did they behave themselves? Did they behave themselves while I was gone? Ugh. No? Look at Squeaky. Hey, he's pushing the box out of the way. Mommy cat wants attention. All right, we've done 4 traps, so we should do some more. Show the coffee cup and do your push-ups. I can't do push-ups. My cats are over there. They're having fun. I don't want to interrupt them. I have 3 sets of push-ups. Oh dear. What will I ever do? What will I ever do? Let's make a trap. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make a trap. I think somebody suggested we do what will you do? Procrastinate. Yes. Ideas for a trap. We had mentioned a bridge trap, an anti-gravity shaft. When players are underneath the shaft, trap triggers, and they are suddenly pulled upward through the shaft towards some spikes or something interesting. Hotmix, thank you for the tier 1 gifted sub. Appreciate that. Yeah, we gotta do a bridge. We gotta do a bridge trap. Some sort of bridge trap. So what would happen as they go over a bridge? Okay, let me just cut off the obvious. Falling is probably not an interesting trap for a bridge, because that's what everybody's bridge trap does. Like 50 people are deleting their message about falling. But what could happen? Lava pours onto the bridge when they trigger the trap in the middle. The anti-gravity field with a bridge trap. Ooh, what if? So if they get into the middle of the bridge and all of a sudden there's an anti-gravity field that causes them to go upward, what would be the problem with that? Why would that be a problem to go upward? If we put something like spikes on the ceiling, it's obvious. It needs to be more subtle. It needs to be more hidden. Prismatic wall. It's falling just upwards. Oh. Huh. The bridge folds in the center, smashing them all in the middle. Oh. What did Rebel Squirrel say? Come on. No, I don't want to do a boulder trap. If the bridge just goes and squishes them in the middle. The bridge rolls up. Oh, mommy's rolling. You guys got to see her belly. She is so adorable. Look at her. She has the fluffiest, softest belly in the world. It's such a soft, fluffy belly. Squeaky is licking up all of the catnip off the ground. He's just eating it. An accordion bridge. Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, they would still fall. Yeah. What if, hold on a second. Hold on a second. A flipping board. One side is flat. What if a flaming boulder trap? They trigger it and the bridge flips to spikes. What if the bridge flips up like an accordion and it like traps them in the middle and then it falls into water below and possibly makes them drown? Except that 5th edition drowning rules are horribly dumb and it would take them forever to drown and they would just escape. So it's pointless. Hot Mitts, thank you for another tier 1 gifted sub. Very cool. Ooh, it falls into acid. Oh. Make it a crossing a lava river. Ooh, a lava river or an acid or a pit of acid. A green slime pit. Okay. Yeah, what good villain lair doesn't have a giant pit of acid in it? So we're going to say there is a bridge crossing a pit of acid, a river of lava, or a pit full of green slime. How long is the bridge? It should be like 50 feet. Something they couldn't jump across. 50-foot long bridge. We need to have a... We should have a false trap to throw them off. There needs to be a false trap because when you... I'm imagining players when they have a bridge going across acid or lava or green slime, they're probably going to be suspicious and they're going to search for traps. So we should have a false trap that they find easily, disarm, a tripwire that triggers a swinging log beam that looks like it's going to knock them off the bridge. Exactly. That's beautiful. All right. There is a tripwire just before the center of the bridge that triggers a swinging log beam that would knock them off the bridge. However, This is a false, what do you call it? It's not a false trap, but it's meant to be misleading. It's, what do you call something like that? That's like, it's intended to mislead somebody, to bring them to a decoy. Yes, a decoy. Thank you. That's the word. However, this is a decoy and both easily found and easily disarmed. Beautiful. The true trap is detailed below. There we go. So they're going to be like, okay, we solved it, not a problem. And then they get screwed. Over this is a decoy and both easily found. DC, yeah, a DC 5. With DC 5, wisdom, perception, and DC 5, what would it be? Dexterity, thieves, tools, checks. I don't know, something like that. Now, what's the actual trigger? What if halfway on the bridge, their perception flips, so now the acid is above them? I don't know what that means. Yeah, they probably can't actually fail that check. They probably can't. It'd be very hard. Somebody's gonna find it. We should just say, I'm not even gonna put that. And both. And automatically found and easily and automatically disarmed. As long as they look and try. That's it. Period. End of story. Or they could just not step on the tripwire, just walk over it. It's not hard. Okay, now we need to have them get dumped into the acid below. Trigger. So what's the trigger at the center point of the bridge? Just after the center point of the bridge. Is it a pressure plate? Another tripwire? I think a pressure plate makes sense. A weight limit? What's the bridge made out of? Metal. It should be made out of metal. And disarming the first trap triggers the second trap. Holy crap. But what if they don't, if it's a tripwire? It's a tripwire. They're just gonna step over it. If they just step over it, then but what if they just step over it? That's the problem. So let's not make it a tripwire. Let's make it a pressure plate. I just don't want them to step over it. Yeah, they can't step over a pressure plate. Yeah. Okay. There is a pressure plate. We gotta say that there is a 5-foot square. They could jump over it, but they're probably gonna try to disarm it. there's a 5-foot square pressure plate, or let's say 10 foot. There is a 5-foot by 10-foot long there. Then they can't really jump over that quite as easily. Then they're gonna have to disarm it. There is a 5-foot by 10-foot long pressure plate at the center point of the bridge. That appears to trigger a swinging log beam that would knock them off the bridge. However, this is a decoy and is automatically found and automatically disarmed as long as they look and try. True trap is detailed below. Okay, there we go. Trigger. Disarming the decoy trap causes the bridge to fold up like an accordion. How it is that? To fold into, forming a, or what if, yeah, no, it just, so a bridge, if you look at the cross section of a bridge, it has the bottom and then it has two rails. It has railings. Well, the railings, if it folds like this, it just forms a triangle. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is the cross section with rails. If it folds this way, it forms a triangle that traps them inside of it. And the whole triangle is like that, stretching along the length of the bridge. And then that whole bridge just drops into the acid below. You see what I'm saying? And so the bridge wouldn't fold up lengthwise. Like lengthwise, it wouldn't fold, you know. It would be the cross section that just goes like that. And then that traps them inside of it. So now we just got to figure out a way to write that. How tall are those railings? Oh, the railings extend. The railings extend upward and then it folds, trapping them inside. Yeah, it's turning into a cake. That's exactly what it's doing. Triggers the bridge to fold into, whoops, along its length. The difficulty is expressing that idea in words because it's kind of complex. Causes the railing along the bridge to extend upwards to a height of probably 8 feet. Then the bridge folds into oh, that's perfect. Goliath Cleric, thank you. That is the way to do it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Oh, crap. Disarming the decoy trap. Okay, causes. I'm trying to paste this. I'm doing the best I can to try to paste this here. Okay, disarming the decoy trap causes the railings of the bridge to grow in height to 10 feet. And then angle towards the center, creating a triangular shaped tube the length of the bridge. Okay, that's beautiful. Thank you, sir. Then the supporting structure at either end of the bridge gives way, dropping the bridge cage into the hazard below. It would be acid, lava, or slime hazard below. And we have to say characters on the bridge. Can you even escape from it? Can you even escape from it? Like, could you make a saving throw where you would not get trapped? Like, how would you not get trapped in that? Maybe you could like end up on top of it or something, but you would still get dropped into the acid. You just wouldn't be trapped inside the cage, I think. All right, so characters on the bridge must make a DC. Well, okay. Now we're getting into the part. So this is definitely a mechanical trap. And this is going to turn into a complex trap because they're going to have to get out of this cage while they're taking damage each round. But what level should we make this trap? If they're getting dropped into acid, this is not a low level trap. And they're going to be stuck inside of a cage. Let's make it level 5 through 10. And not a setback. This is dangerous or deadly. I feel like if somebody goes to the bother of designing this trap, it should be deadly. There's no way this isn't going to end up deadly. I mean, that's a fair point. Okay, so we're at level 5 through 10. So at level 5 through 10, a deadly is like 55 damage. 10d10. All right, so the DC 20. That's really hard not to get in there. I feel like we don't need to make that a DC. I think if it's a DC 15 dexterity saving throw or be trapped inside the triangular tube formed by the bridge. Must succeed. Must make a DC becoming trapped inside the triangular saving tube formed by the bridge on a failed save. Or ending up on top of and outside the tube. Well, that's the okay, hold on. We're starting to write the effect, so that needs to go down here. So this is the effect. They're either inside trapped or they're on top of it. Yeah, on a success, they are on top of the cage. Or ending up on top of and outside the cage on a success. On a successful save. Okay. And then we say, then the supporting structure at either end of the bridge gives way, dropping the bridge cage into the acid lava slime hazard below. Upon first entering the hazard, characters take so the total amount of, so according to this, 10d10 is deadly. So let's make it, what if it's 2d10 damage each round? Take 2d10 damage. What's the average of 2d10? What does that come out to be? 2 times 5.5, 11 damage. No, they're just falling. Nah, that doesn't matter how far they're falling. The bridge isn't that far above it. Upon first entering the hazard, characters take 11 damage. For each round, they are trapped in the cage and submerged in the hazard. They take another 11 2d10 damage. It's just green slime, and it doesn't matter if it's slime, acid, or lava. It does this amount of damage. I know it's not necessarily realistic. That's fine. We're making a trap. How do they get out of the trap? Countermeasures. You're screwed. I mean, the countermeasure is don't disarm the decoy trap. First, don't disarm the decoy trap. That's the first countermeasure. Yeah, the bridge slowly dissolves in the acid, fully dissolving in 4 rounds. Yeah, I agree. I like that idea. That way the maximum they're going to take is 8d10 damage. The bridge fully dissolves after 4 rounds. The bridge dissolves, allowing them to escape the hazard. But if they're trapped in the bridge, how can they break out? Characters trapped in the bridge cage can escape. They can't. They have to wait for the metal to dissolve. I feel like there should be a way for them to escape though, instead of just sitting there and taking damage. Otherwise, this becomes like a screw job trap. If you want to make this an interesting trap for your players, then their actions must have consequences. They must be able to affect the outcome. So if they try to do something to get out of here, they should have, the possibility should exist by which they can influence the outcome and escape before the bridge dissolves. Otherwise, it's kind of just a screw job. But if we allow them to take actions that might help them, then we make the trap better. Yeah, okay. Characters trapped in the bridge cage can escape with a successful DC 25 strength saving throw, prying the cage open slightly enough to slip through. For every round the bridge cage is in the hazard, its spring mechanism weakens and the DC decreases by 5. Okay, there we go. So it gets easier and easier to pry their way out. Yeah, exactly, Fred. Just like that. Will a no, a 5 to 10 character will not be able to roll a DC 25. They will not. Which is why they're only taking 11 damage per round. They're probably going to be stuck in there for 2 rounds before they can pry their way out. Or if they're stuck in there the whole time, they end up taking slightly less than lethal damage, and then they're able to get out. Bad rolls, of course, means you're going to probably die. So I think this works. We did make this deadly. There we go. Yeah, unless you crit. Yeah, if you crit, then you die. What are you gonna do about it? But you're probably gonna roll some low ones too. You're gonna roll a 2 or a 3 or a 4 as well, you know. Yeah, it's definitely deadly. Somebody is going to die in this. Guarantee you. Somebody's going to die in this trap. It's beautiful. I think this is good enough. We just need a name for it. Brainstorm a name for this trap, if you would be so kind. Yeah, probably the wizard. Don't disarm the trap. We need a name. The Acid Bridge. A Bridgecade, Bad Raft, Double Cross Crossing. A bridge too far. The Double Cross Crossing. I like the name. I like crossing. The Double Cross Crossing. It's a double cross because the decoy. It's like salt in the wounds too. The fact that disarming the trap is what causes them to get trapped is just beautiful. Yeah, we're gonna do the double cross crossing. All right. The double cross crossing. All right. That's beautiful. So we've created the Sand Blender, Doom and Shroom, Next Time Take the Stairs, Next Time Take the Elevator, and then the Double Cross Crossing. What is that noise? Almost thought it sounded like a cat was meowing and trapped somewhere. Mommy cat wants attention. Oh my goodness, she's going nuts over here. Mommy! She wants attention. Mommy! He needs attention. He needs attention. Look at her. He's like, come on, come on. Oh no, I got Squirty Pie. Got cats all over the place that need attention. Oh my goodness. I think I should probably do some of my redemptions because people were doing push-ups and other stupid stuff. I should probably do some of those. Oh my gosh, I have dance on stream. Cat trip, we did the cat trip. I have 3 sets of push-ups. Oh my goodness. Dito, Fred, and Penguin Butt making me do push-ups. Let me do... That's 30 push-ups. That's 30 push-ups. Can I do 30 push-ups in a row? Oh man, that's gonna be challenging. I'm like tired too. Penguin Butt says, please don't fire me. You know, Penguin Butt. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna see if I can do this. I got cats all over the place. Oh my goodness. I got 2 cats under my feet. I gotta take my rings off. This is gonna be hard. Oh no. No! Ah! 18. I'm at 20. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. $23. $25. This sucks. Penguin Butt, you're fired. This is your set right here. I'm at 27. I'm at 27. Oh. $27. Come on, man. Let's go. Yeah. $28. Ah. 29. Ah. Oh. I turn my fan on now. Holy crap. Okay. Dito, Fred, and Penguin Butt. I do not like you right now. Holy crap. Holy crap. That was not fun. My knuckles are all red and swollen. Dang. The dance will clearly have to wait. Why? I can dance. We can do the dance. We have Men in Tights. We have the Men in Tights dance. Wait, what did Tashio say? What can I do, Tashio? Oh, drop the push-up redemption to 2. Usually I don't do them all in a row though. I did 30 more than you can. Oh, well, they're, wow. I'm like lit right now. Dang, I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. Holy crap. Look at my cat. Little guy, what are you doing over there? Little guy. He's having fun with that catnip. You're not fired, penguin butt. Okay, Men in Tights. I'm gonna have to look up this on YouTube so I can actually do it properly. Give me a hot second. Men in Tights song and dance. Looks like it's what, 43 seconds. It's like, okay, that's not that bad. Okay, I think I found one. All right, you guys ready for this? It's been close to 5 years since I've even done one push-up. Oh, dude. I do push-ups a lot. I also go to the gym and crap, you know. All right, Men in Tights. Men in Tights. Little guy. I'm out of coffee. I'm totally out of coffee. Bye, Nixit. Okay, here we go. Men in Tights. Men in Tights. Men in Tights. This one sucks. They keep showing shots of the audience. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a different one. They kept showing shots of the audience, so that's pretty worthless. Let me pick a different one. All right, here we go. I'm waiting for them. They just came out of the John. We're waiting, Cupcake. This is kind of dumb. It'd be even better if I could like sing this. That's it. I should probably learn how to sing. How to make this better even. All right. Woo! There you go. Men in Tights. Redemption completed. I danced on stream. That rant, that's a really good rant that was redeemed 3 hours ago. I'm gonna save it for next Tuesday, and we will rant on that next Tuesday. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go raid somebody. I'm pretty much done for tonight. The traps we created will be over on my website, thedmlayer.com, tomorrow morning, so you guys can get them, use them in your own games, all that good stuff. And yeah, and then I'll be on again Tuesday for Q&A next week. So I'm gonna find somebody to raid here on Twitch, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So let's see what we have going on here. Oh, no way. Let's find somebody to raid. Oh, let me show you my, see who we're looking at here. Who should we raid? Hit these guys right here. We could hit those guys. Red Sky City, what is that? Ooh, we got the nerd girl. The, what do they call him? Angry nerd girl. I've rated her a few times. I kind of want to do somebody new. Oh, what's this? Should raid these guys. Gagnor and Sim. Who are those guys? Let's do those guys. What? Wait. I'm so indecisive. Yeah, I don't know. Let's do those guys. You want to do Gagnor and Sim? Dan and Watusa? Oh, are they playing? Oh. Oh, that's true. There's an Into the Fae playtest going on. Oh, that's so true. I see that now. Okay, let's do that. They're playing my module, Into the Fae. All right, cool. Let's raid them. Raid. Watusa. Watusa's the guy. But where is he? He's not even showing here. Watusa. There we go. All right, you guys, let's do this. Go, 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 go! Raid this dude. All right, I'll see you guys later. Have fun. Yeah, let's go into the Fae. Let's do it. Whee! Say what's up to Dan and Watusa. And we are going to stop streaming. Stop recording.